Units, at ease.
The floor for speech is given to His Excellency, State President of Latvia, Raimonds Vējons.
Secretary General, Excellencies, Ministers, Generals, soldiers of the multinational battle group in Latvia. Today is a historic day. Latvia joined the NATO alliance in 2004. At that time, 13 years ago, we, Latvians, were developing our own self-defense capability. We were convinced that this, backed up by NATO membership, would be enough to guarantee our security in the future. Events have proved otherwise. The world has become less secure and less stable during the last decade. Russia has shown that it is prepared to use force for political objectives. The cyber attacks on Estonia in 2007, the occupation of parts of Georgia after the brief war in 2008, and most recently, the occupation and annexation of Crimea and the conflict in Donbass have awakened old fears. This September, the massive Russian exercise Zapad 2017 will be held near the borders of the Baltic states, showing how we could be cut off from NATO reinforcement. Membership of NATO on its own is no longer enough. That is why our alliance has acted swiftly and with determination to improve the self-defense capabilities of Poland, Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia with the enhanced forward presence, the EFP. I warmly welcome our reliable allies from Canada, Albania, Italy, Poland, Slovenia and Spain, who are here today to form this historic Canadian-led multinational battle group in Latvia. The EFP is historic in another sense. This is not simply a training mission, but deterrence in operation. More than 20 NATO allies, including a crucial contribution from the United States, are part of the EFP in our 4 frontline states. This is a very powerful message of solidarity. It demonstrates NATO's determination to defend every one of our alliance's members. It also proves that we understand that a threat to any one ally is a threat to us all. The principles and values that our alliance is based upon and that we hold dear. That is why Latvia and the other Baltic countries have participated in the operations in Afghanistan and Iraq. We have contributed to the missions in the Mediterranean, Mali, and off the coast of Somalia. We are ready to continue to fight terrorism within the global coalition against ISIL. Let us be clear, none of us wants to return to the Cold War. For this reason, NATO has decided to combine deterrence with dialogue. Dialogue with Russia must not be at the expense of sufficient deterrence and defense. But without dialogue, we will not build a better, secure and predictable relationship with Russia in the long term. Latvia extends a warm welcome to you all, soldiers of our trusted allies. Be assured that we, in our turn, will fulfill our responsibilities. In January, our defense spending will reach 2% of GDP. We will continue to improve our military capabilities, as you will see. In the meantime, thank you for being here and enjoy your time in our beautiful and also green country, Latvia. All the best.
The floor for speech is given to His Excellency, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg.
President Vionis, Minister Bergmanis, Minister Serjan, men and women of NATO's armed forces, I salute you. Many of you have come to Camp Adashi from southern and central Europe, and many of you have traveled more than 7,000 kilometers, all the way from Alberta, Canada, to serve here in the eastern part of our alliance. You embody the unique spirit and solidarity of NATO. Many people from different countries with different backgrounds working together toward a common purpose: to protect the security of our nations and the safety of our citizens. Any deployment has its challenges. It is not easy being separated from your families and loved ones. But you should know that your presence here in Latvia is deeply appreciated. It sends a powerful signal, a powerful message. Our alliance stands as one. An attack on one ally will be regarded as an attack on all. This is the unbreakable commitment that has kept our nation safe for nearly 70 years. Today, NATO fulfills the promise we made at our summit in Warsaw only a year ago. A promise to deploy 4 multinational battle groups in Estonia, Lithuania, Poland, and right here in Latvia, to defend our alliance, to deter aggression, and to preserve the peace. As of today, that deployment is complete. And I want to thank Canada for leading this battle group. This is Canada's largest deployment in Europe since the Cold War, and a testament of NATO's strong transatlantic bond. I also want to thank Latvia for hosting and contributing to this battle group. And I want to thank Albania, Italy, Poland, Slovenia and Spain for providing troops and equipment to this multinational effort. Tomorrow I will visit Lithuania, where a German-led battle group has been deployed, with support from Belgium, Luxembourg, the Netherlands and Norway. I also want to pay tribute to the United Kingdom for leading our battle group in Estonia, with support from France and from Denmark. And to the United States for leading our battle group in Poland, with support from Romania and the United Kingdom. Together, we are NATO, allies working as one, as part of the largest reinforcement of our collective defense since the end of the Cold War. Your presence here demonstrates NATO's unity and solidarity. Unity in the shared values and common purpose of NATO, and solidarity which reaches across the Atlantic. Your service reflects the vitality of our transatlantic bond. Once again, thank all of you for what you do in defense of our peace and our freedom. Thank you.
The floor for speech is given to Minister of Defense of Latvia, Raimonds Bergmanis.
Augsti godātais prezidenta kungs, NBS komandieru kungs, karavīri, klātesošie. Šodien ir svinīgs un vēsturisks brīdis, kad mēs Ādažu bāzē uzņemam mūsu sabiedrotos, 6 valstu karavīrus, kas ir ieradušies Latvijā, lai uzturētos šeit NATO kaujas grupas sastāvā. Dear Secretary General, generals, officers and soldiers, excellencies and guests. Today, we have a great honor to welcome the enhanced forward-present battle group to Latvia. I would like to express my respect and gratitude to all the troops who have come to defend our alliance by being here in Latvia. Thank you for being here and demonstrating the allied solidarity, determination, and ability to defend NATO. No doubt, the presence of the battle group in Latvia will strengthen NATO's collective security along the alliance's eastern border and will facilitate the interoperability of the Latvian National Armed Forces and the armed forces of EFP sending nation. Your presence here is a visible assurance and a true testimony of the allied partnership, and our society feels much safer knowing that allied troops are here on our soil. These days, we are witnessing tensions in the security environment in Europe that affect us all. In these turbulent times, the cohesion and allied solidarity is of utmost importance. Let me express my deepest gratitude to all of you for your work and contribution to promoting our common security. You are here to support a great initiative, and together we will become stronger, more united, and well build a lasting relationship among our countries. Es vēlu visiem karavīriem profesionālo personīgo izaugsmi, strādājot kopā ar mūsu sabiedroto karavīriem kopīgā mērķa, mūsu visu drošības un aizsardzības labad. Paldies! Thank you!
The floor for speech is given to Minister of Defense of Canada, Harjit Sajjan.
President Briones, Minister Brigmanis, NATO Secretary General Stoltenberg, Generals, men and women of the Armed Forces, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is an honor to be here today, marking the establishment of the Enhanced Forward Presence Battle Group in Latvia. This completes the deployment of all 4 NATO battle groups in Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, and Poland. I would like to first thank President Briones and my good friend, Minister Brigmanis, for their warm welcome. I also must thank you on behalf of all Canadians, to everyone who worked tirelessly to ensure that the battle group troops felt welcome from day one. I would like to thank Secretary General Stoltenberg for attending today's event and signaling once again that NATO stands as one. At last year's Warsaw Summit, our leaders decided that NATO would establish an enhanced forward presence here in Latvia, as well as Estonia, Lithuania, and Poland. At the same time, my Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, announced that Canada would take a leadership role and become the Enhanced Forward Presence Framework nation in Latvia. This important task is Canada's largest sustained military presence in Europe in more than a decade. It is grounded in the need for NATO to strengthen its deterrence and defense posture in light of the changing security environment in the region. This cooperation between Canada, Albania, Italy, Poland, Slovenia, Spain, and Latvia clearly demonstrates allied solidarity. Our multilateral presence shows that NATO is strong, united, and ready to defend what we believe in. I want to thank the troop contributing nations for joining our battle group. And I would like to thank the Latvian partners as well. As our host nation, your military and your people have generously welcomed all of us to your country. We thank you for your hospitality. Our relationship will only continue to grow stronger. Our mission here sends a message to the world. We strongly believe that rules-based international order must be preserved because it benefits all nations. At its core, this battle group aims to preserve peace and to deter and to prevent conflict. It is purely defensive. It is in reaction to the Russian government's decision to use force against a neighbor and illegally occupy Crimea, as well as its military buildup in the region. We are open to dialogue, but we will also stand firmly with our allies. The presence of our troops in Latvia will be a reminder of these clear and strong messages. Our troops will exercise together, share unique experiences and techniques, fine-tune joint defensive military operations, and benefit from each other's military professionalism. This is what NATO is about. We are a group of like-minded states dedicated to the ongoing development of a peaceful and cooperative international order based on a set of core values: democracy, freedom, and rule of law. And Canada strongly believes in these values and principles. This commitment to the alliance and its values is entrenched in Canada's new defense policy. Our new policy will ensure Canada is strong at home, secure in North America, and engaged in the world. Canada's engagement in the world requires us to be a strong player in multilateral alliances. Our new policy reinforces and enhances Canada's leadership role in NATO, and it is a role we value and one we will sustain. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all the countries that are participating in the Enhanced Forward Presence battle groups and leave you with a few final thoughts. Canada's commitment to NATO in Article 5 is unwavering. We will continue to deploy our professional, capable, and well-respected Canadian Armed Forces personnel when and where the Alliance needs them. Through this partnership, we will also build on and expand our relationship with the Latvian government and population. As in every operation, Canadian Armed Forces members taking part in this battle group will continue to demonstrate the resolve, share their passion for military excellence, and develop strong friendships that will solidify our alliance here in Latvia. Thank you.